My name is Kendra Flores, and I'm from Lindale, Texas.
My name's Steve Flintoff. I'm 29 years old, no kids, single, still taking applications for my soulmate. So ladies, if you're watching, send me your application.
I'm Rebecca Musick, and I am from Idaho, Meridian, Boise area, yeah. Two. I got Dutch, who's 6, and Daphne, who will be 3 in just a few weeks.
My name's Steve. I'm 48. I live in New Jersey. I got 2 young daughters. I've been living there all my whole life. And I started fitness when I was like 15.
It's about people, it's about changing lives, it's about what happens as a result to where your pivot point started with us and then it carries on. And when we first started doing this, both Jim and I, we had a mission to try and carry on a message that we had and that we were influenced from the great one, Joe Weiger, who we both had the opportunity to work for. And so as we see some of the things that are spawning now, not too many brands are really rooted in that. They're rooted in a lot of motivation and energy driven through offerings, or something that's not necessarily a life-changing experience, something that's not coming from the heart. And that's what this JYM Army brand is. That's what we're doing. That's what the JYM brand is.
Well, I'd say that I've always worked out. I just did it the wrong way. I grew up figure skating, and a lot of that is just staying light and lean. So I always thought the right way to do it was restrict anything that would make me heavy. So I was always vegan. And I did tons of cardio. It was always cardio. If I did any lifting, it was just super lightweight because I didn't want to be heavy. And then after having my second child, my body didn't bounce back. And my husband told me, you should really try these gym programs. He's been a follower since 2011. His name's Musick. And we would argue all the time because I would look at fitness models in magazines and be like, I want to look like that. I don't eat anything. I'm doing cardio. Why don't I look like that? And he would tell me, it's science. You have to do this, this, and this. You should really follow this gym guy. But I wouldn't do it.
My fitness journey is kind of complicated. When I was in high school, I was in pretty good shape. Played sports, was coached, so stayed in pretty good shape year round. So I asked, people at the gym what they were doing, and so I just started lifting randomly. I would do bench, flies first, single joint movement, followed by a compound movement. And then just, it would be different. Rep scheme, no order. It was just confused lifting, is what I would call it. No, it was very lack of direction, lack of purpose, really. I was just doing mindless repetitions. I like to, have fun. But party lifestyle came into my life, started to permeate everywhere. I've been battling drugs and alcohol for a long time. I'm a recovering drug addict, actually. I haven't used a drink or drug in over a year and a half. So my fitness journey got interrupted, really. So it's really hard to maintain any sort of consistency when all you worry about is, being messed up all the time.
Well, he recommended taking a protein powder just to, supplement, needing to get all that in. And so that was one of them on the list. And I tried another one and it was just horrible. And so then I tried Pro Gym and fell in love. I saw his picture on the back of the container and I was like, I wonder if he's like a real person, And so got on Facebook and searched his name, and of course he pulled up, and it's like, oh, well, that's kind of cool. So started following a little bit, and then I don't know how, but somehow I came across the JYM Army page. At that point, I was just kind of going along and didn't really notice anything. I mean, I wasn't so involved to where I really had an opinion on, okay, this guy's different or anything like that. After I continued to do programs and then did more challenges and stuff, and then started continuing to follow Jim and everything and seeing how he interacted. I mean, I remember one of the times that I commented on one of his Facebook posts and he replied, and I was like, oh my goodness, he actually, responded. Little things like that. It was like, okay, I think this guy might be a little bit different. It's not Very, very much personal.
I don't have the exact equipment, so I just can't do it. No, you know? And that's what you guys should. You better than I try to do that all the time. Through my workouts, that's why I'm trying to do these daily workouts to show basically not just that this form of training is better, but that there's no excuses. Here I'm stuck in a hotel gym and I'm still gonna do giant training. And this is how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna show you guys. It's okay to use this exercise today. It's okay, yeah. Yeah, cable crossovers instead of flies. I know I said dumbbell, but it's okay. There's a lot of people, unlike you, who know it's okay, right? Who don't know that, and you guys really show them that. So that's why when I tell you guys thank you, this is our tiny way of thanking you.
Started with Shortcut to Shred, which when I first did it, you know, it was challenging because my previous workouts were, you know, the typical going into the gym and doing a couple sets here and there and taking a rest, whereas Shortcut to Shred is nothing like that. My cardiovascular just really exploded, and I saw big changes in my body from that. When I was purchasing the JYM supplement, I saw Jim's name on it, and I just Googled his name and went right to the website, right there, and I saw it was, you know, $14 a month. I said, you can't beat that. This is like having a personal trainer. And I went on with that, and that got me going from Shortcut to Shred, and I down and up mass, back and forth, and then daily grind. I did the daily grind again. I did down and up again, and I did back and forth again. And now I'm just finishing up Super Shredded 8, and I'm looking forward to next week to starting the new challenge.
Education isn't just coming directly from me, right? It's more impactful when it comes from you guys because you guys have taken it and used it. And so when they see real people doing it, and then you say, well, this is how it works for me.
Getting to hear him just talk about his passion, truly believes in educating everybody about training, nutrition, supplementation.
It is emotional for me because I finally found myself again, and it was something as easy as like $15 a month. You know what I mean? And there's the programs, there's the food, macros. I never understood that.
The cool thing was to actually work out with him in the gym. And you know, he's lifting right next to me, helping me fight failure on a last rep preacher curl. I mean, Jim Stoppani is helping me, he's spotting me, really, which was awesome. That was a surreal experience.
I'd like to get back and just like pass it on to everyone else I know. This is the definitive supplement company out there, the one that's gonna change it all, I believe.